All right, everybody. Welcome to another repetitions and routine day. You've made it to day number 14. We're going to be working on our chest and triceps a bit. So we've got our pushy day coming at us. I have a set of 20s and a set of 12s. I'm going to stick with the same weights that I used last time for day 4 and see how it goes. Let's go ahead and get those shoulders warmed up. So come onto the mat with me on your hands and knees. And I want you to shift back into your child's pose. So hinge back, but we're not going to put our head down yet. Just reach your arms super far forward. And then bring your shoulders as far forward as you can, pulling the chest through. Inhale. And then exhale, come back. Grab in deep through that core. And then let's go one more there. Get a little wrist stretch as well. Perfect. And then come to your hands and knees. And we're going to do a thread the needle, but we're going to go back and forth a few times before we stay. So bring your right arm up, inhale, and then exhale, slide it under, and then back up. Swing it up, inhale, exhale, swing it under. Big twist. One more. And then we'll hold this one a couple seconds. So lie all the way on the shoulder. Pull your hips to the right. And then let's move to the other side. Left arm up. Swing it under. Inhale up. Exhale, slide it under. And last one. Tuck it under and hold. Perfect. All right, let's curl our toes under. Sit back on your heels and then interlace your hands and set them behind your head. And then tip your shoulders to the right and then to the left. So from your upper body, from that mid-back, pull side to side, lift the chest, and grip in tight through the belly. Last one. All right, and then we'll get some arm swings and get started. So if you don't remember, we have 20 rep sets today. So bring your arm forward and then around like you're doing a backstroke in the pool. We're going to alternate sides. So we have 20 reps today. We're going to hit up 2 exercises, and then we're going to hit 5 touchdowns between our 2 exercise blocks. And then go the other way. So like you're doing a crawl stroke, a breaststroke. Get nice big ranges of motion. Take your time. Make sure that you're controlled and contracted through the core and the back. All right, let's push into a downward facing dog. So we're going to start off with a chest press and then shoulder taps. 20 of each. Slide those shoulder blades down, relax through the neck, grab that core. All right, here we go. So we'll lie on our backs. If you would like, you can put your hips up into a glute bridge. Your palms are going to face forward. Make sure you're still bracing through the back. And here we go for 20. Still kind of getting into the work, into the system. So allow your body to warm up a little bit more if you want to start lighter. Or if you need to stop and roll things out, that's totally fine. Ten, get your breath work going nice and smooth. 3, keep checking in with those shoulders. You want to kind of roll back toward the back of the mat as opposed to rounding forward. 18, 19, and 20. All right, flip it over, and we're going to hit up our shoulder taps. So you have a nice high plank. Tuck in through your tailbone and then tap each shoulder side to side. Really try to keep your hips level with shoulders. Core super strong. 13. 18, 19, 20. All right. Into our touchdowns. I'm going to take these as a nice little range of motion. Get some extension through those legs. Twist into the back. We only have 10 total, so there's 4 and 5. All right, back down onto the ground, hitting up triceps now. So we're going to go a tricep press and then a tricep push-up. So a press, our elbows are going to stay tight in next to the rib cage and the palms are facing. There's 1, 2, 5. Keep that belly firm. Make sure your wrists stay on top of the elbows. $15. Push from those triceps. And 20. All right. Flipping back over. So tricep push-up, remember you can hit it from your knees or toes. It's definitely on the tougher side of the push-up styles out there, but see what you got. And over time, usually you can really develop these muscles. So the trick is making sure your shoulders are really far forward, over your fingertips, and your elbows stay tight next to the rib cage. 8, 9. Got to at least get my first set off of my knees. 10. Nice job. All right, touchdowns. Here we come. 2. 5. All right. Next up, we're going to hit up an overhead press and a push-up. If you do not press overhead, you can do an upright row or a back fly. All right. I'm going to use my 12s for this. Make sure you're incorporating energy from your core and your back. Nice solid foundation. Hips are set. Arms are getting tired, but it's fun because each exercise so far is a different muscle group. So at least we're moving into something different now. Stay solid through the core. 17. Keep your elbows open. 2 more. When you have high reps, or maybe even when you have not as high reps, tendency definitely gets to be that you want to rush your reps, rush your timing. So I'm going to make sure to set into each rep, feel it, make it a nice full rep, and make sure everything else stays solid in the process. All right, we have push-ups for 20. I'd rather you stay on your toes and not worry about how much range you have. Just a standard push-up. Make sure to get your plank set first. 5, try to keep your head still. 15, 17, 19, and 20. All right, here we go, touchdowns. 4, 5. Okay, now we get to give those arms a break. We're going to hit up concentrated crunches and then a kayak twist. All right, rest your head in your hands. Exhale with your lift. Inhale with your lower. Concentrated crunches is all about concentrating on the flexion through front of the abdomen and then into the side. You want to keep your flexion as you lower to the ground. Feeling like you're scooping the belly. So it's not about how high you get off the ground. It's about setting into your self-flexion and then keeping that as the chest moves up and down. 18, 19, 20. All right. Now we're going to hit up our kayak twist. Grab a weight. I like to keep my feet on the ground, lean back just a teeny bit. You want to round, make a C curve through your upper body. 6, and make sure that your abs and obliques are doing the work. 12. Pull that belly button back toward your spine. Your head, neck, and shoulders follow the weight. 18, 19, 20. All right. Touchdowns again. 4, 5. All right. Good job. One round down. Let's go back into that chest press. Back on our backs. A little stretch first. Always good to gear up for a solid set. All right, hips up if you'd like. Connect with your breath, your core, and of course that chest. Brace with your back. 7, you should feel like you're pushing your weights right up over your chest. So they're not floating back toward your neck. Push into the work. Focus on the flexion as the elbows drop back to the ground. 17, 18, and 20. All right, we're going to have our shoulder taps. Solid plank. Tuck that tailbone. How still can you keep those hips? 12, 18, 19, 20. Hopefully your hips didn't end up TPing, pointing up into the air. All right, tricep press. These should be just a little tougher than the chest press because your chest is a bigger muscle group than your triceps. So they will add up just a little quicker. Here we go. Palms face. 3. Wrists right over the elbows. 10. You got it. 2, 3. Good. Stay in the moment. A little fight is good. 7. Focus on that core. And then push through the triceps. 20. Ugh. All right. Lucky us, we get our tricep push-ups. Take a little child's pose first. Those arms stretched a bit. All right, elbows squeezed tight. Core stays strong. Got 4. Woo. As long as you're feeling the triceps and the core stays strong and you're keeping form, that chest up between the thumbs, then your range doesn't really matter. All right. Got it done. Here we go. 3, 4. Hold that core strong. All right. Up overhead. Overhead press. Or remember, you can get that upright row or a back fly. 2, 3. Hold on to that core. Make sure it stays out of your neck. 10. I'm going to take a little second. Sure, you can recall doing this other times. We can hold heavier weight overhead. It's all about what we've been up to. So we've been up to a lot of arms. We should be struggling by now. 4. So you're doing great. Keep it up. Find that edge. 17. Watching the low back as you press. 19 and 20. There's definitely an aspect of pushing, right? As you get tired, driving through, but we don't want to lose the low back. Start arching as we press overhead. It's better to stop, slow down, and come back to it. All right. Standard push-ups. Lock the core. Feel like you're a moving plank. Make sure you're getting your full extension at the top. Seventeen, 18, 19, 20. Ah, good job, good job. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Bring on those crunches. Open the elbows. Drive that low back into the ground. So make sure you get that initial draw without flexing your glutes. Here's 1, 2. Your chin stays tucked. Belly stays flexed. 8. It's up to you how much you get that belly to burn. How tight you can get it to tuck in and tighten together. 16. 19. 20. All right. Now we get our kayak twist. So find that C curve. Feel that core contract. Get your little round in the back. 2, 3, 4. Dig into the belly so that you're not feeling your hip flexors. 13. 18, 19, 20. All right, touchdowns. And then we'll go ahead and hit up our half set, just like we did last time. 4, 5. All right, on our backs. 10 chest press and 10 shoulder taps. And we'll stick with our touchdowns. Set into it. Here we go. 1, we're still not rushing. There's 5. Feels solid. 8, bring those hands straight up over your chest. 10. Shoulders super far forward over those wrists. Tailbone tucks. See how little you can move your hips. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, here we go. 5, 4. That's a little active recovery. Nothing too crazy. Those arms a minute. Okay. Tricep press. Make sure your wrists are staying nice and strong. 4, roll those shoulder blades back. Squeeze them together. 7, push with the triceps. 9, 10. All right. Gonna get those tricep push-ups at 5 reps through. Triceps are already shaking. 2, 3, 4, 5. Whew. This felt solid. 3, 4, 5. All right. 10. Overhead press. Bring your elbows right back to a goalpost so they're straight out from your shoulders. 6, stack your shoulders right on top of that pelvis. 9, 10. All right, 10 push-ups. I'm gonna stay on my knees a full round. Felt good on the tricep ones, just range. Keep that core going. Ten. My butt wants to poke up so bad. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Let's hit up those crunches. Tighten it in. Really focus on that scoop of the belly. 3. Sometimes palpating and tapping where you want to be getting the work can help. 6, 7. And 10. All right, here we go. Twist. 10, 9, 6, 3, 2, and 1. All right, touchdowns, and then we'll have a nice little stretch. 1, 2, 3, and 5. All right, good work, good work. Come back to your hands and knees, and then sit into your child's pose. Reach your arms way out in front. We'll get that tricep stretch from here. So drop your forehead onto the ground. Reach your fingertips down your back. Maybe walk your elbows forward just a teeny bit. Press into the elbows. Feel those triceps stretch. And then release from there. Hands and knees, take your right arm just straight out to the side. And then you're going to rotate your shoulder forward and drive the front of the arm, the bicep, toward the ground. So you should feel the bicep stretch and the shoulder and the chest, the pecs a bit. And then take it the other way. So you're going to slide it under, thread the needle. Once you get your shoulder on the ground, push the hips over to the right. Get extra little stretch in the shoulder and in the back. And then we'll go to the other side, left arm out, and then drop. So rotate the left shoulder toward the ground, and then drop your chest toward the ground. Feels so good. And then drive your left arm under. That felt just as tough as it did the first time. It's good. Remember that it takes time to increase size, muscle, or even the weights that you choose to lift. It takes time, and it starts small. Bring your left leg forward. Oh, that's my right leg. Bring your left leg forward. Hinge in. Feel your hip flexor stretch on the back right leg. Bring your right arm up, and then get your tricep again. Keep that tuck in the hips so that you feel front of the thigh get open. Challenge yourself with heavier weights every now and again. Okay, release the arm. Keep it up and just lean over. And then twist outside your left leg. And then we'll do the same thing other side. Right leg forward, left arm up. Slide your arm down your spine. Get the hip flexor tucked or open by tucking the hips on that left side. Feel that tricep stretch. And then lift the arm and lean over the body. And then both hands outside your thigh. Your twist. Let's take one forward fold, and then we're going to call it a day. Hinge forward. There's one breath. Take two more. And then on your next inhale, all the way up. All right. Good job, everybody. Have a great day.